Chief Executive Officer, the Australian Institute of Management in Western Australia. From G.A. Jeff Stewart. I have come to understand how important emotional intelligence is for any individual, especially how it can help them become better people, better team members, better leaders, and a better organisation. When I met Amy, I quickly realised how adept she is in the field of EI. It's why I use her to facilitate sessions with my teams. Her ability to communicate this topic in front of people has definitely transcended into a book that will no doubt become a reference tool for those looking to make change. The subtitle, A Simple and Actionable Guide, is precisely what it is, and the way she has laid it out through the use of plain speak and storytelling to reinforce her easy-to-follow steps ensures it is not daunting at all. In fact, while she lays out a challenge to you in doing something about your desire to grow, develop, and constantly improve, you will feel she is there with you each step of the way. If you have been waiting for a reason to start, this is it. G.A. Jeff Stewart, APM, District Superintendent, Southwest District, Western Australia Police Force. Introduction. I was sitting next to a gentleman at a seminar in early 2019 when we were asked to turn to the person next to us and talk about some of the biggest blockages in the workplace. I had taken my seat just as the seminar commenced and was yet to meet him. He turned out to be a very friendly, highly respected author and an experienced leadership and performance consultant with more than 30 years' experience. He turned to me and said, "On a side note from the biggest blockages, you know what drives me crazy? These new so-called emotional intelligence specialists that are coming into business and softening everyone up. You know, where no one can do wrong, everyone is hard done by, and everyone is always right." At this point, he knew my name, but had no idea what I did for a living. For the next few minutes, I listened to him tell me exactly what he thought of these so-called emotional intelligence specialists. Before the activity ended, and our attention refocused on the seminar speaker. At the very end of the seminar, he instantly turned to me to continue to vent his very emotional frustrations, but instead, I asked him to tell me more about what he did. His face instantly lit up as he started to speak of his true passion. I heard all about the amazing new book he was finalizing, which had been inspired by well-known leadership figures, including big names such as Simon Sinek. The book encompasses areas such as building performance, communication, and other leadership skills. I could hear his love for what he did, and I told him I couldn't wait to read his book, as it definitely aligned to my passion as well. It was at that point that he asked me, "So, Amy, what do you do?" I answered, "I specialize in emotional intelligence." Yes. An awkward silence followed before he apologized if he had offended me, but commented that he still stood strongly by everything he said. Of course, I wasn't offended. It didn't offend or shock me. Emotional intelligence is a broad term that is misunderstood by many. There are so many misconceptions related to the meaning of emotional intelligence and what it comprises. Some people picture emotional intelligence as a soft skill that wraps cotton wool around people, making them feel good with positive affirmations. Maybe throw in a few lollipops, rainbows, and an everyone's a winner approach, and we are set. Others think that it is all about getting in touch with our feelings, being highly emotional, or only for psychologists. This is what continues to drive me.